Good morning, friends. How is everyone doing today? It's Tuesday. Did you have a nice weekend? It was a little windy out, but still pretty warm. And it was fishing opener. Did anybody go fishing? Out in a boat? Did you fish from shore? Did you catch fish? If you want to let me know, you can put it in the comments. I'd love to know how your weekend went. I miss seeing all of you at playgroup and knowing what you're all up to. So I hope you had a really good weekend. I hope you have a really good day today. I think it's supposed to be nice out. Miss Jenny spent the majority of her weekend digging. I was digging up plants and moving them around and digging up our sandbox. We need to put some new sand in the sandbox because the kitties thought it was a kitty litter box. Oh no. So we had to dig all that up. So we gotta put a cover over it this time around, and we'll put some clean sand in it for the summer. So that's what Miss Jenny spent the majority of her weekend doing. I didn't even get to go fishing. Oh, goodness. Oh, well, I'm sure we'll get out soon. But I would love to know what you've been up to. Also, I want to let you know that we have been putting crafts out at Lakeland in Spooners. We put them out on Monday mornings. And they're out all day on Monday, and if there's any left, then we put them back out on Tuesday. So I checked in with Miss Jackie this morning, and she said there are some Mother's Day crafts left and a couple other odds and ends, so they are out there again this morning. So if you want to go swing by and look for them, they're just in a big plastic tub with a sign that says crafts. We just ask that you take only what you need. We're going to do this every week, so there's no reason that you need to stock up on stuff. We just want you to grab what you're going to use, okay? And if you're going to use it, awesome. And if you're not, then we just ask that you leave it there, okay? That's all we're asking. But we did, excuse me, my nose is going to start running now. Can you go get me a Kleenex, please? Thank you. We did 2 Mother's Day crafts this week, and one of them is already all gone. I think we prepped 40 of those, and they're all gone already. So that means that friends have been using them, so that makes us very happy. But that one was a little pot, and then we would make a pipe cleaner flower that we would put in it. Sorry, excuse me, friends. I don't want to sniffle at you the whole time. And then the other one is actually the craft we're going to make today for story time. And my understanding was there was still a couple of those left. So if you see the craft and you like it and you want to actually make the actual craft that we've prepped, you can run to Lakeland this morning and they should still be there. Miss Jackie texted me a little after 8 o'clock this morning and said there were still some of those left. And then we have visors that you can decorate and wear. I think all the tractor crafts were gone. There was a couple other ones too. So if you're wanting some crafts for the week, go grab them. Because they will be there until they're all gone. So definitely help yourself to those. And like I said, we'll put some more out next Monday. So every Monday, 8 o'clock, Miss Jackie puts a bin out of crafts. This week we had 2 bins. It just kind of depends upon, we're just going through everything that we have. And we're putting out what we can to help our friends have fun things to do, right? We're also working on some really fun outside activities, some outside challenges, and things to get families out and about and enjoying the weather now that it's getting nice out. So watch for those too, okay? But it's story time, and we're going to talk about moms this week, okay? So I am going to for sure read one book, and we'll see how much time we have, and we might read a second book. But Mother's Day is a day where we focus on just being thankful for our moms, okay? Not everybody has a mom that is in their home, but that's okay. You can be thankful for a woman in your life that acts like a mom to you. You can be thankful for grandmas and aunts. Any woman role model in your life can be classified as a mom on Mother's Day for those that need that, okay? So be aware of that, and please make sure that you are doing something special. I know normally we're in school and we're at playgroup and we're doing all sorts of fun crafts for you to give to your moms, and that's not happening this year. It makes me sad. So we're going to make a craft today, and then on story time on Thursday we're going to talk about Mother's Day again, and we're going to make another craft. And we're going to make that one as simple as I can so that we can try and do it without our mom's help, so that we have something that we can give to Mom on Mother's Day, okay? So our first book that we're going to read today is called How to Raise a Mom. Do we raise our moms? I think this is going to be a silly book. What do you think? Look at the picture. I think it's going to be a kind of a silly book to read today. It'll be a good book. So, How to Raise a Mom by Jean Reagan and illustrated by Lee Wildish. So it's written by Jean Reagan and the pictures are done by Lee Wildish. And here it says, a huggable how-to book. Oh, wow. That sounds pretty fun. All right, let's take a look here. How to raise a mom. Looks like we have a little sister and brother that are going to tell us how to raise a mom. Oh my. Do you think they're going to have some fun advice for us? I bet they do. I bet it'll be lots of fun. All right, here we go. It says, raising a happy, healthy son and important. Are you ready for some tips? And here it says, the best mom ever, and lots of kisses. And it says, Mom, big smile, nice hair, strong arms, fast legs. That must be what needs to make up a good mom, huh? Strong arms for hugging and holding, right? Fast legs so she can run with you. Big smile because it makes you happy, right? All right, here we go. First of all, help your mom ease into her day. How to start her morning. Let her sleep in just a little longer. Then kiss, kiss, kiss her awake. Fling open the curtains and say, rise and shine. Your breakfast is ready. That sounds like a fun way to wake up, doesn't it? I like being woke up by kisses. That would be really fun. Or snuggles. I like snuggles too, so that would be a wonderful way to be woken up. Uh-oh. When it's time to get dressed, be sure to give her choices. How to dress a mom. Not too seriously. Not too silly. Not too sparkly. Perfect. Then it says, a mom can forget things when she's hurrying to leave the house. So help her by piling it all at the door. Snacks, toys, purse, keys, phone, shopping list, library books to return, letters to mail, more snacks, and more toys. Check, check, check. Look at how helpful they're being, huh? They got it all piled by the door so Mom doesn't forget. Look at their dressing styles. Do you think this is the perfect outfit for Mom right here? She's pretty styling. Errands are fun until you end up in a long line. If your mom starts to get a little cranky, surprise her with a snack and toy. If that doesn't work, act out a goofy story. If that still doesn't work, try saying, in a very cheerful voice, thank you so much, Sweet Pea, for being so patient. Is that how we help our moms when we're in line? Do you give your mom snacks and toys? And act out? Look at how they're acting out a silly thing. Looks like they're entertaining everybody in the line. That's kind of silly. When you're finally done, if you're lucky, you might run into a friend. Right away, plan a play date for your mom. Whisper, remember to be a good sharer. Okay, do you see the moms over here having their little play date? I think most moms call those coffee dates now. Think so? All right, let's see. Back at home, if your mom has work to do, tell her it's quiet time. Shh. Then start your own project. On regular days, you've probably noticed moms tidy up without being asked. Today, it's your turn. So there they're working on a project while Mom works. And then over here, they're cleaning up so Mom doesn't have to. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could pick your room up or sweep the floor or do something fun for your mom? Even this week, it doesn't have to just be on Mother's Day. You could do stuff this week that would make your mom feel good. That would be very nice. When your mom's all tired out, show her the best way to relax. How to relax. Hold a yoga pose for as long as you can. Lie in the grass and look for wiggly worms, slimy snails, and roly-poly bugs. Sing her a lullaby. And over here, look at her, she's singing. She's saying, "Rock-a-bye, mommy, sleeping under the tree." Does that sound like a fun, relaxing thing? Which one do you think is the most relaxing for you? The yoga, the looking for slimies, or singing a song? Which one is most relaxing for you? All right. But what if rainy weather keeps you stuck inside? How to entertain a mom inside. Plan an indoor beach day. Teach her how to paint rainbows. Set up a zoo all across the floor. Don't forget the sharks. Okay, so we'll start with this page. Here they are at the beach. We got an indoor beach going on. That looks pretty silly, doesn't it? It would be fun, wouldn't it? And then over here we have a zoo. It says bear home, and the fish is sharks. And slug pen, elephant home. It looks like the kitty cat got turned into a lion, and the dog got turned into an elephant. Can you see all of those? It's a very creative zoo. Do you think you could make a zoo at home? I bet you could do it. Soon it's time for dinner, and that most surely means vegetables. If your mom's a picky eater, try these tricks. Broccoli. Pretend she's a dinosaur gobbling up the trees. Roar, chomp, chew. Cauliflower. They're snowy day trees. Roar, chomp, chew. Carrots. Make them into a heart. Give her a choice. Which will you eat first? Your peas or your beans? So here, can we see? The little girl's feeding her mom broccoli while her mom pretends to be a dinosaur. And then we have, see, our heart of carrots down here. And peas and cauliflower. All sorts of good veggies for us to eat, right? And the mom's pretending to be her dinosaur. Pretty fun. When it starts to get dark, your mom may want to skip right to bedtime stories. But tell her, nope, not yet. First you have to, oh wow, put away your toys, wash your face, put on your pajamas, brush your teeth, hop into bed. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Now it's time for stories. If she asks, one more please, say okay. Once. Remind her it's important to get to sleep on time. You see them getting ready for bed? Getting into their PJs. Look at them cleaning up mom. And look at this book pile over here. Does that look like a just one more book pile? That looks more like a just 10 more book pile. I think they're having fun though, aren't they? That's very important. Then snuggle up and ask, what was the best thing about your day? She'll snuggle back and say, you. And that's how you raise a happy, healthy mom. Well, I'd say that sounds pretty fun, doesn't it? Do you think you can raise a happy, healthy mom? I bet you can. And that's the end. All right, so we're going to read our other book too then, because we got time. So, that was kind of a silly book, wasn't it? But there were some fun things in there that you probably could do that mom would really enjoy. So why don't you try and see if you can do something extra special for mom this week. If you can do a chore around the house she normally does, if you could make your bed or clean your room, put your dishes in the dishwasher, sweep the floor. I bet you can come up with something that you could do to help mom, okay? So this one is called Just Like a Mama. So you know how we talked about the fact that not everybody has a mama on Mother's Day, but there's normally some woman in their lives that doesn't replace mom, but is still very important. Okay, so that's what this book is going to talk about. So this is called Just Like a Mama. And let's see if I can figure out, I have names. Here we go. It's by Alice Faye Duncan, and it's illustrated by Charnel Pinckney Barlow. Oh, this is a pretty picture. Look at that pretty picture. All right. Mommy and Daddy live miles away. I wish we lived together. Maybe one day that will be. I live with Mama Rose right now. She is just like a mama to me. There you are. So this one, her mom and dad live somewhere else, and she lives with somebody that's not actually her mama, but she still calls her Mama Rose. Just like a mama, she combs my hair. She buttons my winter coat. Look at how bundled up she is. Pretty silly. Thank goodness we don't have to be that bundled up right now, huh? And when I leave for school, she waves and shouts from her front porch, I love you, Ladybug. Do you have a nickname that people call you? Do your parents have a nickname for you, or a friend have a nickname for you? I have a nickname for Riley and for Emmett. Riley's nickname is Peanut, and Emmett's nickname is Superman. Just like a mama, she teaches me things, like how to make my bed and dribble a basketball. Do adults teach you things in your life? I don't think this is how we make a bed, though. Do we jump on the bed for making the bed? That would be kind of silly, wouldn't it? She bought me a watch when I turned 5. She taught me to tell time. She bought me a bike when I turned 6. It is yellow like the sun. Ooh, Miss Jenny loves yellow. I would really like that bike. Yellow is my favorite color. In summer, we ride to the city park. We listen to the blackbirds sing. Ooh. Do you like to ride your bike in the park? Or listen to birdies sing? Those both sound like fun things to do. Mama Rose tells me often, one day, child, when you grow up, you will spread your wings and fly. Do you think she means you're going to actually fly? No, she means that she is going to go into the world and do great things, right? Like all of you are going to do. My mother and father live far away. I wish we lived together. I wish that they were here. But I live with Mama Rose right now. She is just like a mama to me. It's okay to be sad, isn't it? But then she's happy because she has Mama Rose. She has someone that loves her. It's very important. Just like a mama, she wrinkles her nose and calls my name when I don't eat my dinner. Carol, Olivia, Clementine, green peas are good for you. Yes, ma'am, I say. I wrinkle my nose and go ahead and eat them, because there will be no chocolate cake until I eat my veggies. Ooh, chocolate cake is very important. So are veggies. We gotta eat those veggies so we can get the yummy stuff, right? And veggies can be yummy too. Sometimes I forget to make my bed. My bedroom is a mess and Mama Rose is not pleased. Like a mama, she points upstairs and yells, Carol, Olivia, Clementine, you have chores to do. Do the adults in your life tell you that? You have chores you need to do? I run along, I clean my room. I know it is not perfect, but I do my very best, and Mama Rose sings my name. Carol, Olivia, Clementine, you did a super job. I bet you guys do a super job too, don't you? My mother and father live far away. I wish we lived together. I wish that they were here. I live with Mama Rose right now. Mama Rose cares for me. So again, she's missing them. But I think she's very thankful for Mama Rose too. Mama Rose is a hug and a kiss. Mama Rose is my home. It's where she feels safe, isn't it? It's important for us to all have a place where we can feel safe. She loves me like a mama, and I love Mama Rose. See? So just because she isn't her actual mom doesn't mean that she can't love her like a mom, right? It's good for us to know. All right. That was a fun little book, wasn't it? All right. I'm going to move us so we can do craft today because I have craft set up on my table. So, hold on tight. Here we go. We're going to come over here. We're going to make a Mom's Day craft today. So if you have the craft, because we have this one at Lakeland this week, awesome. If not, that's okay. We can find a way to make it work. All right? So, for this craft, you're going to need the scissors. You can either use, this was what was in the craft. If you don't have this, that's okay. You can get some paper, okay? If you've got some good thick paper, you can use that. If not, then just use normal paper, and I'll have you draw a heart on it, and then we'll just write the words in it, okay? So, and then you're going to need buttons. If you don't have buttons, you can draw buttons on, okay? So, it's not a big deal. You don't need to worry about it. And I'm going to just start cutting a little bit while I'm waiting on you guys, for you guys to get your things. So I'm going to cut these out. So once you have, if you have the craft, go ahead and cut your hearts out. And just do the best you can, okay? If you do not have the craft, find some paper. Any color is perfectly fine. If it's white, that's just fine. You can always color it. If it's colored paper, then it's colored paper. That's fun too. But we're going to have you draw a heart on it. And if you have a hard time drawing a heart and making it look nice, I will tell you, let me get this done, and then I can tell you a little trick to getting your heart to look the same on both sides. Or there might be an adult in your house that already knows how to do that. But you're going to draw half the heart. So you would take your piece of paper, you would fold it in half, and then starting where the crease is at, you would draw half of a heart, okay? And then use your scissors and cut along that line, and when you open it, you'll have a whole heart, okay? So, if you want to work on that, I've got one of my hearts cut out. You only need to make one. I'm cutting two out so that Riley and Emmett can both do this, because I figured they probably both would enjoy doing it. So I'm going to let them both do it today, because it's a pretty simple craft. You also, I forgot to tell you, are going to need glue. If there's hot glue in your house, that is going to be the easiest thing to use to get the buttons to stay. If you don't have hot glue, that is okay. Whatever glue you have is awesome. Now, if you don't have buttons, you have a couple options. You can just draw buttons on your heart. That would work just fine. Or you can draw buttons on another piece of paper and color them, cut them out, and glue them onto your heart. Either of those options are just fine. You can ask an adult in your house if you have any buttons. Or, like I said, if you picked the craft up, we would have had buttons in there for you. So, there's my hearts. I have them cut out. Now, it says, moms are like buttons. They hold everything together. Because that's what they do, don't they? I'm going to pull this shade because I feel like it's very hard for me to see you. There, I can see much better. All right, so it says, once more, moms are like buttons. They hold everything together. Okay, so this is just going to be a fun little craft that we can give to moms for Mother's Day. So you're going to get your buttons out. And I would say, I'm going to let Riley and Emmett pick some buttons. Try and pick different sizes. And I would say start with like 5 of them. Okay? We can always glue more on later. Okay? So, if you have some buttons, you're going to want to pick some out. Different sizes is fun. You can do the same size. Whatever you have is perfectly fine. And then you're just going to glue them on your heart. So, it's pretty easy. And like I said, if you have hot glue and you can use hot glue, that makes it stay the best. But if you don't, that's okay. Whatever you've got to work with is perfectly fine. Emmett, do you have 5? You need one more.
I have 5.
Okay. So Ryan, why don't you come over here and we'll get started while Emmett finishes picking out his last button. Okay. Okay. Nope, just hold on. Ryan's going to come over first. So Ryan, why don't you place your buttons? So I'm going to have her take her buttons and I'm going to have her place them on her heart. And then once she's decided where she wants them, then we're going to pick them up one at a time and glue them down. Because it's much easier to move them before you glue them on than it is after they've been glued on. So she's going to put them wherever she wants to put them, as long as you're not covering up the words, because you want to make sure that the moms can read the words on your buttons. Okay? And it might be better to do that side, because you're going to want the flat side down. And you're going to need to flip that one over. So you're going to need the flat side down to glue it. Alright, is that good? Do you want any other buttons, or you want to trade buttons, or is there any changes you want to make before we glue?
No.
We're good? Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Riley pick a button up. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of glue down because this is hot, so I don't want you guys to get burned. Now, Riley, you need to, I'm going to put it back down too for you, okay? So I don't want to risk you getting glue on you because it is hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Next one, Rye. Glue is so.
This side down.
We're going this way.
But I want the stripes on the top. Those two.
That way?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Whoops. Miss Jenny just globbed a bunch of hot glue onto my heart. That's okay. Just add some character to it, right? Oh my goodness. Hot glue is very stringy. All right. What's the next one we're doing? That one. I'm going to move my hot glue thing closer. All right. Ready? Okay.
I want the stripes on the top.
Yep. Like that.
Yes.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Now what one? Okay.
I don't care what that one. Side that one goes on.
Okay. Oops. And then this one. Stringy, stringy, stringy. You can always take those strings off after it dries. Alright, so here, we'll have to fix those strings. There's Miss Riley's heart. And then if you wanted to, you could even add a couple little ones. If you wanted to fit some little ones in among there, you definitely can do that too. Alright, Ryan, I'm going to let you take that and see if you can get some of those stringy pieces off of there, okay?
Okay.
Alright, got it?
Yep.
Alright, Emmett, why don't you go ahead? I'll move the phone over a little bit, bud.
Can I sit in your spot?
No, you can sit back where you were at. That's fine. All right, Emmett's going to place his buttons wherever he would like to have them on his heart. I'm going to flip it over so that the flat part is down. There you go. Good job. I think we got to flip that one. You got the back sides of them. Yep, the flat side needs to go down, bud. Yep, just like that. Good. What else? And one there. Okay. All right, is there any changes or any... Oh, we got to flip that one over too. There you go. Got to see the button. All right, is there any other changes you want made? Anything different? Are we good? Okay. All right, we're going to glue Emmett's buttons on now. We'll start with that one.
Hold it, you put it on.
Okay. Oops. That's got to go that way. Gotta have them on the right way. I'm going to just do this quick so that we can get them on. There we go. We're going to glue and glue and glue. It can be messy, so just be careful and make sure you don't get burned. And if it doesn't look perfect, friends, do you think that's okay? I can guarantee you that moms are going to love it, whether it looks perfect or not. Most of the time I love my gifts from my kids because they aren't perfect. Because we're not perfect, are we? So, why should our gifts have to be? So you just do the best you can, and I can guarantee you it will be a wonderful gift because you have done the best you can. All right, here's Emmett's. Pretty good, right? Like I said, you can always add more buttons if you want to. But that's our simple craft for today. So, again, cut the heart out. If you don't have the words, moms are like buttons. They hold everything together. Okay? And then you can glue buttons on. If you don't have buttons, you draw buttons on, or you can draw them, cut them out, put them on, however you want to do it. But that's our craft for today, okay? So I'm going to say goodbye. I will be back here on Thursday at 10 o'clock. We're going to do some more books about Mother's Day and another Mother's Day craft. So please come back and join me. It was fun to see you all, friends. Have a great day. Bye.